first lived in Latvia as a diplomat between 1996 and 1999, a few years after Latvia regained independence from the crumbling Soviet Union. I returned to live in Latvia in 2022. This podcast series is based on my observations and experience, with some history and comparisons with my home country of England on aspects of life in Latvia and things to see and experience. Episode 2 on Christmas. It is December, minus 10 degrees Celsius in Riga, and snow lies on the ground. Christmas is coming. Christmas is Ziemas Svētki in Latvian. The British Post Office conducts an annual review of the best Christmas markets in Europe. The list is based on cheapness of flights from UK, 2 nights 3-star hotel accommodation, and all meals and drinks. In 2022, Riga was number 1, half the price of the same package trip to Vienna. On Saturday, we went to Riga's Christmas market. West Riga, the old town, has the river Daugava on one side and a green strip of park and canal on the other. It is full of beautiful buildings from many centuries. Hanseatic-style merchant buildings built by German settlers, grand office and apartment blocks in avant-garde style, stunning churches with tall spires, cobbled streets and small squares. There is little new building, although there has been plenty of renovation of the old buildings over the last 20 years. In one of these squares, Doma Laukums, lies the Christmas market, under the watchful gaze of Riga Doma Church. The market has a tall Christmas tree, a few old-style children's rides, a stage for music, and many wooden huts, with people selling woolen mitts and craft goods like Christmas decorations, honey and other foodstuffs, and lots of hot food and drink. More on that in a moment. The market is organised and paid for by a Latvian entrepreneur, Andris Kreislis, who stores and repairs all the wooden huts when not in use. A philanthropic gesture since 2001. The market opens on the first Advent weekend and continues until the 1st of January. There is a small programme of events every day, with weekends naturally being the busiest. Riga City Council provide the Christmas tree, the only thing they pay for, and Riga's mayor puts the plug in, or whatever you do at the Christmas tree lighting ceremony. Back to food and drink at the market. Lots and lots of stalls sell kasvins, mulled wine in English, with hot Riga balsam punch, particularly the blackcurrant flavour, also popular. For those wanting something different, there is hot Bailey's liqueur, and what my wife tried, Kloster's punch, made of apple juice, fruit pieces, and bekarovka. Food on sale to eat is also hot. Big cauldrons of boiling food, looking to me like goulash, eaten with chunks of bread or fat sausages and sauerkraut. There is also a vegan stand offering plant-based versions of favourite Latvian foods, like shashlik, called rather cheekily soyishlik, and shuba, marinated aubergine covered by a fur coat of veggies. No herring, as in traditional shuba. Despite the number of people in a fairly confined area and the hot alcohol on sale, everyone is pleasant to each other. No antisocial behaviour. One can hear a few foreign languages spoken, but there was far less foreign tourists this year than before the pandemic. The 2022 Christmas market was the first since 2019, after which the pandemic put a stop to this annual tradition. Most people seem to be from Latvia or one of the other two Baltic states. We came home with a packet of lamb from the producers who had a stall and a warm feeling from the hot alcoholic drinks. Just as well as being out in minus temperatures for some hours. Riga has a population of 600,000 people, a third of Latvia's residents. About half of Riga's population is ethnic Russian, settlers or descendants of settlers who came to Latvia when it was annexed as part of the Soviet Union and was never recognised as that by the British, American and a number of other governments. Many of these ethnic Russians celebrate Christmas on the Russian Orthodox days of the 6th to the 8th of January. Some, therefore, have a very long Christmas period, as the official Latvian Christmas follows Christian traditions of the 24th and 25th of December, than the Russian Orthodox Christmas, which means some 2 weeks of celebrations. From mid-December, Christmas tree markets spring up in car parks around Riga. You choose your cut tree, it is put through a machine to wrap it, to make it easier to handle, and you walk home with it or tie it to the car roof. There are a variety of pine trees on sale, from blue pine to green fir. That is in Riga. In the countryside, people go to the forests and cut down a small fir tree, sometimes without permission. Decorating the Christmas tree is a tradition. We prefer without lights, but with lots of wooden decorations, woolen balls in traditional Latvian patterns, strings of small red or silver-coloured balls, and a star on the top. The tradition of decorating a conifer tree in Latvia goes back to 1476, when it was first recorded. In those days, the cut tree was probably decorated with ribbons, dried flowers, straw-weaved dolls and fruits, and after Christmas the tree was burned in Riga town square on the 6th of January. Other countries lay claim to Santa Claus, but the tradition of decorating a Christmas tree may well have originated in Latvia. Advent wreaths, made of conifers, are common. These have 4 candles, and the first is lit on the first Advent, 2 on the second Advent, 3 on the third, you're guessing it. Candles are important to Latvians. Due to Latvia's northern position, December daytime is short. Lit candles provide light and have traditionally celebrated the longer days that are coming. Latvians may also be seen pulling a log stump around the garden, followed by the family wearing masks of bears or storks or other creatures. The log collects misfortunes and negative emotions. It is then burnt. The dancing and shouting masked family scare away the ghosts that Latvians believe come out in the dark days of winter. Gingerbread is an important Christmas food tradition. The shops are full of pipakukas, gingerbread biscuits, or you can bake them at home. Small gingerbread houses are also constructed. We buy ours as a kit, with icing to glue it together and to add some features to the house. It takes ages to make and a little frustration of that. Christmas Eve is traditionally spent with your immediate family, and Christmas Day is for visiting relatives. Before Christmas Eve celebrations start, Latvians like to go to the sauna, well, those who are in the countryside who have a sauna, to cleanse the body before Christmas. Christmas Eve dinner must consist of 9 dishes. These are, number 1, black peas, so that you can eat your tears and don't cry next year. Number 2, small pies, like mini Greg's pastries, with smoked ham in, so you get surprises next year. Number 3, carrots and beetroot for good health. Number 4, gingerbreads for love. Number 5, sauerkraut for strength. Number 6, round pastries like cinnamon buns for sunshine next year. Number 7, a poultry dish for success next year. Number 8, fish for money and wellness. And number 9, pig snout for luck. Latvians may also save the scales from the fish and put them in their purse or wallet to bring money in the new year. Beer and honey beer is the traditional drink with Christmas. More contemporary will be a bottle of Riga's champagne. Yes, there is such a drink, and very popular too. Ask my wife. If you eat and drink all of those 9 dishes in one sitting, you may need to diet in the new year. Gifts for the family are wrapped and left under the Christmas tree. To receive your gift, you have to recite a poem or sing a song in front of everyone else. Absolutely nerve-wracking. I am allowed to recite my poem or sing my song in English. But how many poems can you recall, or even the correct lyrics to songs? Poems may also be written about the recipient of a gift. Nice words, of course. It may be very cold outside, but there is a warm feeling inside at Christmas time in Latvia.